Good morning, everybody. How are you today? It is Monday morning at 8:47 a.m. And for the first time in months, I'm actually going to do a makeup look. This morning, I don't really need to put full makeup on today, but since I've got a brand new palette, I want to show it to you, and I want to do an eye look with it, and just do a little bit of a basic uh, look with some powder rather than my liquid foundation. So this is a brand new palette that I got from Juvia's Place. Juvia's Place is one of my favorite beauty companies because every single palette I've ever gotten from them, the colors are vibrant, they are pigmented, they stay on, they last, they are absolutely gorgeous. And I can tell you that this is Melissa M Beauty is my favorite beauty channel, and she has made so many recommendations over the past couple of years, and everything she recommends has been fantastic for me. So kudos to her. I will definitely put her channel in my description so you can follow her if you love beauty. And so this is the culture. Now it is big and it is colorful. So if you don't like color, you're not going to like this palette. But I love color, and this is actually based on African descent. Okay, this one. So it's called Join Us on our explorative adventure of the beautiful and rich culture of the Africa. A show-stopping burst of unique and irresistible shades destined to make any look pop. And when I open it, you will see. Because talk about colors. I love this palette. I've been wanting it for a long time, but it's pretty expensive. And it finally went on sale for $20 a couple of weeks ago, and I was thrilled. So I like it because it's got different color schemes. Like here you go with the golds and the yellows and the bronzes. And then we've got some greens here. And down here we have some pinks. And you can just see it's a color story in each line. So I just think it's absolutely beautiful. And I need to decide what I want to do today. I think I'm just going to do like a really neutral color today. So I think I'm going to concentrate on these these browns that are in here. Wazubia. This is called Wazubia. This one right here. And then I'm going to use this one, and I'm definitely going to use the shimmer. So this is a Chatty Get Ready with Me. So we are just going to talk about a few things today. And yeah, a lot's been going on in my community uh, with the true crime, and there has been so much turmoil and so much back and forth. He said, she said. It's just gotten to the point where, you know, I'm starting to unsub from a whole bunch of people because I just can't take the hate anymore. There is so much hate in this community, and to me, it really started out with Bullhorn Betty because once she entered our community, everything started going downhill because people started calling her out for her bad behavior, and then other channels were starting bad behavior, and it's gotten out of hand, and it's really sad because it's just it takes away from the actual reason for our true crime community, you know. So yeah, I am just sticking to the channels that I like. I don't care what people say. um, I have my favorites. I stand behind them. They may do a little bit of bad behavior that people don't like, but you know what? It's none of their business anymore. I think people just need to mind their own business, is what I think. So I am going to start out with trying to find a light color that I could use as a base. Um, I guess I'll do this color right here and start out with that. Now, I haven't done makeup in so long. Since I moved here, I've only had one occasion to actually do my makeup when the local fire department had the seniors' Christmas dinner. It was amazing. It was so good. Now, because I have hooded eyes, I take my color up a little bit further because with hooded eyes, it is very difficult to see the color. See, now you can see where the color is. You could actually see that. Whereas on the other side, if I just put it on my lid in my crease, it's not as prominent. So that is a trick that I have learned from these beauty channels about hooded eyes. You just put your color up a little bit further so that it is noticeable. And this is going to be my base color. And just going to put a little bit more here, and then I'm just going to bring it in here. Now, a friend of mine, one of my channels that I'm subscribed to, was talking about how to do the cat eye. Because I am so much older and I have so much skin, it's almost impossible for me to do a cat eye. It's really, really hard. So I would suggest to Emmy that she looks at other beauty channels to figure that out. I'm sure her face is not as wrinkled and saggy as mine is, and so yeah, you can see how pigmented these colors are. They're absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, and so today I am going to the pharmacy to get my COVID shot, and I just took 1,000 milligrams of ibuprofen. I do find that my sciatica is better when I have shoes on. I guess because they offer a little bit more support. So I've decided to start putting my slippers on so that I'm not in so much pain when I walk around. I took a hot shower, and so hopefully I'll be okay to get on the bus and get off the bus. And let's see here. And I'm going to go into this color right here, which is kind of like a burnt orange right there. And I am going to put this on my lid. Very subtle, but very pretty. And so Winnie is still coughing. To me, I think she may have a cold. Uh, I'm not sure if that means she has to go to the vet or not. She's not coughing as much as she was, but you can tell that she's got phlegm in there, and that concerns me a little bit. I love this thing. You can get these off of Amazon. They just take the color off of your brush so that you can go into another color. So like I say, I'm just doing very basic today. I'm just showing you how pigmented this Juvia's Place palette is. It's absolutely gorgeous. So let's see here. We've got a bunch of shimmers in here, okay? And I love shimmers. I'm a shimmer girl. So there's a pretty shimmer right here that I think would go very, very pretty over this. I don't know. Yes, I did. Now, what I do for shimmers is I take my setting spray and I put it on a brush. I'm going to use this flat brush here. And then I just wet it, okay? And then I dip it into the shimmer. And this gives it a much more pronounced look. Yeah, it's pretty. Because I love shimmer. I'll always be a shimmer girl no matter how old I get. So, yeah. Like I say, it's just going to be basic today. So, yeah. And we had a scary incident a couple of days ago. My neighbor fell in her apartment, and apparently she made herself out to the hallway, and she collapsed in the hallway. And that morning I was in so much pain. I was going to go check the mail, but I decided not to. And I wish I had, because we would have found her quicker. Somebody was getting off the elevator, and they found her, and she was a little bit out of it. Her head was bleeding. She must have hit her head on something or the floor. These floors are concrete, and they are so hard. So if you fell it on these kitchen floors, it's it's serious, because it can cause serious damage. She was bleeding. She was a little bit incoherent, and it looked like she was seizing. It was really, really scary. So they called EMS, and they took her to the hospital, and we haven't heard anything since. And she's a very sweet lady. She was one of the ladies that helps with the birthday parties. And when she found out it was my birthday, she um, she asked me, "Do you want a party?" I said, "Yeah, that'd be nice." So she organized my party for me, along with the other Gloria in the building, and that was very, very sweet. I have felt so welcome ever since I got here. What was I going to do? What's Mama looking for? I'm not sure what I'm looking for. Yeah, let's see if we can do a little bit of a dark color in the corner. Um, I love this little brush here for doing the corners. So I'm just going to put a little bit of dark color in the corner. Oops, that's not really working out. Hold on. Let me get another one. Let me, it's just kind of staying right there. Well, I'm just going to blend this out, since I guess I put too much in the corner there, and kind of messed it up. So also what I like to do is I use eyeshadow to put along my eyelashes rather than liner, just to give my eye a little bit more definition. Now, as far as, cat eyes, what I used to do, I don't know if I'll be able to do it now because my eyes are really old, but I would come under here, and then I would go up with the brush. That's how I used to do my cat eyes. But now it's really difficult because of all the extra skin that I have. I am 66 years old. So, and then I would just come up like this to create that effect. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. But the older you get, the harder it is to do this if you do not have smooth skin and unwrinkled skin. So in the past, that's how I've done my cat eyes. Okay. Now I'm just going to blend that out a little bit so that it's not so stark looking. I don't want a blob of color right there, so I'm just going to blend it out a little bit. And I'll tell you, pigmented, fantastic. Really, really nice. So, that's what I'm going to do today. Just to give you an idea of how nicely pigmented everything is. I am just going to blend everything now nicely. So everything looks nice and blended. And there really aren't any nice, like, white colors. I usually like to put a little speck of a whiter color in my crevices there to make my eyes pop a little bit more. Let me see here. I have a pretty gold right here. A gold shimmer. Let's see here. And that helps just to give your eye a little pop. So anyway, that's that. And yeah, so not much else is really going on here. Just hanging out and worrying about my baby girl over there. Uh, yeah, and vets are so expensive. But, put this. So let me show you a few swatches of this if you'd like. Um, we've got some beautiful purples here. We've got some deep purples that I would never use. I'm not really into dark. I'm not into dark at all. But these are actually purples. They kind of look blue on the screen, but they are purples. And we've got 3 shimmers here. This is a very deep purple, which I would never use. This one is very pretty. And it's a deep, but a medium purple. So let me show you some of these swatches. It looks blue, but it's purple. And then we've got some beautiful shimmers. And here is the purple shimmer. See how gorgeous that is? And then on the next row, we have some blues and a green, kind of like a turquoise green. So this is like a turquoise green. You can see on my finger how pigmented their shadows are. Absolutely beautiful. And then this is like a royal blue right here. So pretty. And then we go into the column where I did my makeup today. And you've seen most of those. This is a really pretty shimmer from this column. And I'll put that over here. See how gorgeous that is? So pretty. And then we're going into the pinks. So there's one there. So pretty. And then this is like a neon pink right here. Really pretty. And then we go into the greens. We've got like a lime green here, which is a shimmer. And then we have like an apple green right there. And their eyeshadows are buildable for sure. So you can build up on them and make them darker. And then we have a very dark green shimmer right there. So pretty. And then the very last column are a bunch of, there's a yellow. Look how bright that yellow is. yellow, and then we have a pretty, whoo, neon orange right there. And then the next one is, let's see, I'm running out of arm. Just beautiful, beautiful colors. And then this one I really like. This is like a gold shimmer. So, so yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful palette. And getting these off, I mean, look how well they blend out. They are so blendable. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, if you're not into color like me, this may not be a palette for you, but any palette from Juvia's Place is going to be amazing. I can tell you that right now. They have all kinds of colors. They have, they have greens, blues, natural grays, all kinds of things. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put on some mascara. What time is it? Okay. Our bus comes every day between 10:30 and 11, and then between 12:15 and 12:45. So I always get the early bus because I don't have to wait too long for them to come back. The early bus takes you downtown, and then they're back about a half an hour later. Whereas if you take the later bus, you get down there by 1 o'clock, and they don't come back until 3. So I did that one time, and I went to have lunch at McDonald's, and that was nice. But waiting 2 hours for the bus when you don't have much else to do, I mean, that'll be good for days when you want to go shopping. I mean, big shopping in Big Lots. So we have a shopping center where Big Lots is, McDonald's is there, my bank is there. We've got a Dollar Tree there, and there's another store, I can't remember the name of it though, that has changed hands several times. And so that's where the bus takes us to. And then across the street is Price Chopper, which is a huge shopping store. And then it runs along, it goes downtown, makes a couple of turns, and yeah. So it's very, very convenient. It's so nice to be able to get out and do these things. Now, since I am not really doing a whole lot today, I am just going to. This is from Flower Beauty, and I love this thing. Where are my glasses? It is so, so nice. This is called the Pyramids. It's cheek color, and it's called Rose Glow, and it's from Flower Beauty. And I've been using this ever since I got it. I think I've had it about 2 years now. And I just adore it because the colors are really pretty. And I always use this color for highlight. So let me see here. I'm going to get a little brush, and I'm going to go into this highlight color and just put that up here. It's so shiny. I don't know if you can see how shiny it is. And I always just put it up here and here, and a little bit there. And then I go into the pinks, okay? Whatever color I want to do for today. So today I think I'm just going to do these pinks along the line here. And then I'm going to put some blush right there. I always put a little bit on my apple of my cheek and then go up a little bit. Yeah. And then And not doing the foundation today, so I got my CoverGirl pressed powder. This has been my go-to for years, okay? Simple CoverGirl pressed powder, advanced radiance, and I take my little sponge here and I just go all over my face to give it a nice finish and give it some color. I did not bring my eyebrow pencil over, but I usually try to fill in my eyebrows just a little bit. Excuse me. So there we go. It's just for today. I'm not going to worry about anything else. Now this is also from Flower Beauty, and this is a little lipstick. And one end is the color, is the lipstick color, like a regular lipstick right here. It's getting a little bit old. I think I'm going to have to get rid of it soon. And then on this end is the gloss. Now, I try not to accentuate my lips too much simply because I have bad teeth. It runs in the family. And I've had some mishaps over the past 2 years. I fell and I chipped this front tooth, which is probably going to have to be pulled, and I'm going to be devastated when that happens. And I've had a few cavities. So I am a little bit conscious about my teeth. And I do have a problem with my lip. I tend to bite my lip a lot, and lots of times there'll be a little bump on there from that. We're all human. We all have our issues, right? So, but anyway, yeah, there is that. And I hope you enjoyed this little Get Ready With Me channel. Get ready with me today, and I hope everybody has a wonderful Monday. And I'm off to get my COVID shot, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.